Nothing you can't handle, nothing you ain't got. It's another big day on the WGN Morning News at 9. Today, we'll talk to ESPN personalities Mike Greenberg and producer Hembo about the significance of uniform numbers and who owns them. Plus, we'll chat with the director of the new documentary, Anxious Nation, that does a deep dive on teen mental health in America and hopes to help parents and families. And what about today's list? It's Pat's turn, and he's looking at sports tirades you may not remember. Live from the WGN studios, this is the WGN Morning News at 9.
How you doing, Toomey?
I'm doing well. Good morning to you guys. Today is Best Friends Day. In case you ever wonder, like, what Hollywood people might be friends that you didn't really know about, here's some interesting combinations. Take a look. Bet you didn't know that Jonah Hill was best pals with the Olsen twins.
Oh, really?
We also have Kim Kardashian and Serena Williams, very close friends.
All right.
One you might not expect, Elton John and Eminem.
Yeah, remember that.
Very, very good friends. Now, here's a few that I'm sure nobody knew about, that Benjamin Franklin and Steve O from Jackass were quite close. There they are having a game of horseshoes together, which was their favorite activity.
Yeah.
Also, Walter Cronkite and the Hamburglar from McDonald's used to go out on his boat in the summertime.
I read about that somewhere. Yeah.
Casual Cronkite.
Yeah, right?
yeah.
And then, of course, Simon Cowell and no one. So there are the people you might not have known.
Yeah.
Close personal friends. There you go.
It's the time of the show when we do it. It's the time of the show when we do it. It's the time of the show when we do it. 9 and 9.
All righty, here we go. The 9 at 9, number 9. This isn't earth-shattering. It's just a tale of successful clickbait. One of those deviously smart things that when you come across, you can't stop scrolling. There's this photo, and it says, put a red cup under the toilet seat. Here's why. And then there's no reason to put a red cup under the toilet seat, but if you click on it, you find yourself clicking through about a 30-page slideshow, and it's just a scam to get clicks. And every time you think you're getting closer, you never get there. They're measuring ad clicks at the end. There's no satisfying explanation for why you would put a red cup under the toilet seat, but you got to admit, once you see that headline and the photo, you do want to know what the heck it's all about. So they get you with that stuff.
Yeah. Right. Well done. Number 8, nothing says summer fun like hiking and biking. And luckily for us, there are 9 new national recreation trails right here in the US of A. There's a stunning water trail along the Fox River, so kayakers, canoers, and paddleboarders can explore around 160 miles of northeast Illinois and southeast Wisconsin. Think of the hours of fun you can enjoy having with nature and all that it has to offer you.
Right outside.
Love a good trail, right? No? No one else?
I don't mind a trail.
Yeah. I love a trail.
Do you know your audience up here?
Should have leaned a little.
It's outside,
little
Dan.
so.
It's, yeah.
Number 7, if you ever wanted to know what it's like to live in the world's most isolated settlement, here you go. It is called the Edinburgh of the Seven Seas, located at the foot of an active volcano in the middle of the South Atlantic. Only 230 people live there. You can visit. You have to get yourself down to Cape Town, South Africa, and from there you set out on a week-long boat trip. There are no hotels on the island, so you'd have to arrange in advance to take part in the government's homestay program. You'd be assigned to stay with a local. You'd eat mostly food that's harvested in the area, like potatoes and crawfish.
Looks great.
All right, number 6, a 76-year-old woman in Washington, D.C. just won a big case that might catch the eye of some people in Chicago. She was sick of smelling the marijuana smoke that came from her downstairs neighbor's apartment every day. The guy in the apartment has a medical marijuana license and says he usually just takes a few puffs to go to bed after working as a restaurant manager. He said, "I'm not Snoop Dogg." But the woman said the smoke smelled up her place. It made it even hard for her to sleep. A judge sided with her and said the neighbor does not possess a license to disrupt the full use and enjoyment of one's land. Now, the neighbors banned from smoking at his own address or within 25 feet of the woman.
Huh.
Some cannabis advocates are sympathetic to the woman's case and say that we could solve all this if we just allow people to smoke pot in public.
We're not doing that. I see it all.
I see it all the
I
time.
smell it all the time in the city.
And I'll tell you what, when I was in Vegas, it was,
Oh, yeah?
it's
Dope Smoker's Paradise?
Yeah.
it's everyone smoking out in public, and it's just like you smell it wherever you go.
What about
Yeah.
inside the casinos or whatever?
Well, you never even notice people are smoking regular cigarettes in the casinos. They had all those big filtration systems. People
Yeah.
are still smoking at the
casinos?
slot machines. Yeah, still allowed there.
Yeah.
But you oddly don't smell it as much as you think you would because
Yeah.
they've got all
Let me
that.
ask you something. When you're in Vegas and you're gambling, do you tell the waitress an ice cube in the wine?
I don't gamble. I don't
You never
like
sat
it.
down
I
once?
sat down once at a slot machine, like with $20 of those, and I was done in like 10 minutes. And I'm like, I just don't find it enjoyable.
Yeah. All right.
You don't like losing your money, huh?
No, I'd rather. I mean, I could think of a million other things
Yeah.
I'd rather do with my $20.
Sure, yeah. Buy some pot and smoke it.
That's right.
All right, number 5.
I like the gummies, actually.
Let's talk about PDAs, public displays of affection. For a while, especially during the height of the pandemic, people weren't touching each other. But these days, all bets are off. How much is too much? Some hand-holding, pecks on the cheek, a little light cuddle is one thing. But how comfortable are you with the full-blown makeout sessions? According to relationship experts, your love language has to match up with your partner's. And if you're the kind of person who needs affection, you should be with someone else who's okay with giving you affection in public with other people around. If you're shy and private about that kind of stuff, don't date someone who likes to get handsy in public. If the vibes don't match, the relationship won't last.
There you go.
How about that?
Makes sense.
Number 4, if you fly a lot, this could be a game changer. Too bad it's not on all the airlines. But privacy wings are available on Germany's Recaro Airlines. They're small, subtle additions, but they make a big difference. You can sit back in peace without having to look at the person on either side of you. No more distractions from the person drooling to your left or the guy snoring on your right. The privacy wings block all the stuff out.
They don't really, though. I mean, shouldn't they be a little
like a
bigger?
blinder.
A little bigger.
Should be a little bigger.
And really kind of form a cone
Yeah.
around your head.
There's quite a bit of space there.
Engineers say they created privacy wings to help others find their own space and tune everyone else out.
And those are first-class seats there, aren't
Yeah,
they?
those are
No,
not
I think
sure.
those look like Coach.
That's pretty nice, Coach.
Yeah. Number 3, this man has been credited with saving the world from nuclear annihilation. Stanislav Petrov was a former Soviet officer. In 1983, he was in charge of command at a center near Moscow when he was informed that the U.S. had just launched missiles towards the Soviet Union. But Petrov thought it was a false alarm. Even after he got 5 more warnings, he went with his gut and disobeyed standing orders and Soviet military protocol. Petrov turned out to be correct. A satellite apparently misinterpreted the reflection of the sun for oncoming missiles, and he helped the world avoid what would have been a large-scale nuclear war, which, you know, could have wiped out the
Wow.
population several times over. He died in 2017.
Look at that.
Wow.
Scary.
All right, number 2, this looks like it's from a sci-fi movie. There are 4 miles of tunnels 72 feet underneath Tokyo, designed to prevent the city from flooding. The whole system is absolutely huge. You could stand up the Statue of Liberty in there. The guy who runs it says, we're preparing for flooding beyond anything we've seen.
Wow. That's
Sheesh.
amazing. That's cool.
All right. Ollie.
Yeah, number 1, we wanted to see another great ping pong rally, and we had to go all the way back to the 2015 Czech Open.
this is a good one.
Yeah, on the Table Tennis World Tour. The players are household names: Adrian Madatnet and, of course, Par Jarrell, 2 of my favorites. We actually had to shorten this clip up. Take a look.
All right.
This is remarkable.
Oh, no.
This is remarkable.
All this effort, and they're still not getting past each other.
Do a little
this is the
sneaky
same
fool
play?
on the other
Yeah, a
side.
little quick drop or something.
Guy in red's not getting much of a
No, he's playing all
only playing
defense.
defense there.
Well, maybe he's going to surprise us here.
Yeah, you wonder who's going to win here.
Now, which one is Pargerel?
Pargerel, really good.
They call him Jarrell the Smell. It's so nasty.
What the? Okay.
Look at that.
Oh, come on now.
Wow.
You know how many shots were there? 91.
Wow. It's one of those, you hate to see either guy lose the point, right?
Yeah,
I wanted to see the guy in
So much
defense
effort.
win, yeah.
Me too.
Yeah,
Darn it.
that's a shame.
All
It was
right.
Pargerel's day.
Yeah, he
Pargerel's
was.
day.
He
You
got
can
it.
smell something burning in the studio right now?
Yeah,
I
like,
know, I
Pargerel.
usually do.
yeah, there's something that's not
There's like
right.
electrical fire or something.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Next
Are they
door's
cooking next door?
Yeah.
I mean, really, I mean, is
good.
anyone checking this out?
They're cooking up
Sure,
some
it's fine.
wires.
Yeah. They're cooking up a studio 5 times nicer than ours. That's what they're cooking up over there.
All right.
Safety, schmafety.
All right, well.
We're fine.
Hopefully we're back after the commercial break.
Quick look at the forecast. We're going to see temperatures today that will be topping out into the mid-70s here.
9 and 9.